Good evening. Today's quote is, "We become what we think about." Today's word is bleat, to make the sound of a sheep, to speak in a weak or complaining voice, the bleat of a cell phone. Now, sixth one. If f from R to R is defined by f of x equal to x cube, then f inverse 8. Please do not read this as f raised to minus 1. It is true, while writing we write f raised to minus 1 only. But you have to read this as f inverse 8. Use common sense. What is the process inverse to cubing? Taking cube root. What is cube root of 8? 2. That's it. Or you can say y is x cube. So x is y raised to 1 upon 3. Now y equal to fx means x equal to f inverse y. What is asked? F inverse 8. So 8 raised to 1 upon 3, that is 2. So correct option is A, Ahmedabad. Right done. Seventh one, let the function f be defined by f of x equal to 2x plus 1 upon 1 minus 3x. Then f inverse x, please do not read this as f raised to minus 1. F inverse x is, options are A, x minus 1 upon 3x plus 2, B, Bombay, x plus 1 upon 3x minus 2, C, Calcutta, 2x plus 1 upon 1 minus 3x, D, Delhi, 3x plus 2 upon x minus 1. Let y be this, cross multiply, rearrange the terms. So this gives y minus 1 equal to x into. So eventually x is what? Y minus 1 upon. Now see the options. In option A only, it is, now you will say, sir, it is x minus 1. Yes, finally we use variable x only. So correct option is A, Ahmedabad. See, if you want, you can simplify this further, but it's not required because x minus 1 happens only in Ahmedabad. So A is the correct option. Sum number 8, fx is given. F of 0, what do you mean by f of 0? Replace every x by 0. So 0 plus b plus, rather 0 plus 0 plus c, it is given to be 3. So I get c equal to 3. What is f of 2? Replace every x by 2. 2 into 2 square. So it is 8 plus 2b plus c. But c is 3. It is given to be 1. That gives me b equal to minus 5. So what is the function now? F of x equal to 2x square minus 5x plus 3. What is asked? F of 1. Replace every x by 1. You get 0. So correct option is B, Bombay. Ninth one, the domain of 1 upon step x minus x is, see, this function is defined if denominator vanishes. That is, if denominator is 0, that is step x minus x is 0, that is step x equal to x. Now step x is x whenever x is integer. So if x is an integer, denominator vanishes. So what is domain? All real numbers except integers, r minus z. So correct option is C, Calcutta. 10th is interesting. The domain and range of f of x equal to 2 minus mod of x minus 5 is. Now you will laugh at it and some of you may not believe this. I have seen one student taking this as what? 2 minus 1x minus 51, and he simplified it as minus x. And he tells me, but sir, we don't say 1x. 1x means x. So he simplifies this as minus x minus 49. Oof. So this is 2 minus mod of x minus 5. Now modulus function is always defined for any real value of x. So domain is set of real numbers. So A and D cannot be the correct options. Kaun banega crorepati? 2 options are out of question. So competition is in between Bombay and Delhi. Now use common sense. See, this is modulus, right? So the minimum value equal to 0 and maximum value is infinity. So for range, first we have to state the minimum. Now 2 minus infinity is minus infinity. So this is the minimum value. And for maximum value of 2 minus, this has to be minimum. Minimum is 0. 2 minus 0 is 2. And therefore, range is semi-closed interval minus infinity to 2. So the correct option is B, Bombay. So we have covered all the 10 MCQs. Actually, from second, first 7 sums are similar to what we already done. So they are for homework. If you want, you can write answers for 4th and 5th. Now sum number 8. If f of x equal to 3x raised to 4 minus 5x square plus 7, find out f of x minus 1. Actually, to get f of x minus 1, you have to replace every x by x minus 1. I hope you will not say 3x raised to 4 minus 1. No. Previously, it was 3 times x raised to 4. Now it will be 3 times 4th power of x minus 1. If you know binomial theorem, you can use that so that you can easily get. But at present, we do not know. So what we will do is we will obtain x minus 1 square, which is x square minus 2x plus 1. And again, we will square that. In fact, you will do that. Tell me the answer. So simplify this. Actually, here I have done x minus 1 raised to 4 as x minus 1 square square. What is x minus 1 square? X square minus 2x plus 1. Oh, this should be raised to 2, not 4. Because we already squared that. So we have to just square it now. Simplify. You should get final answer as what? Just check this. 3x raised to 4 minus 12x cube plus 13x square minus 2x plus 5. I'll wait. Take your own time. Those who have finished 8 should try sum number 10. 9th for homework. Sum number 10. If fx is ax square plus bx plus 2, f1 is 3, f4 is 42, find a and b. We have already solved one sum of this type in MCQ. Now fx is given ax square plus bx plus 2. f1 is 3. But what is f1? Value of the function at x equal to 1. So a into 1 square plus b into 1 plus 2. It is 3. So that gives me b equal to 1 minus a. Now f of 4 is 42. But what is f of 4? A into 4 square, that is 16a, plus b into 4, that is 4b, plus 2, it is 42. That is 16a plus 4b is 40. So 4a plus b is 10. But what is b? 1 minus a. So that gives me a equal to 3 and b equal to minus 2. You have to write this answer separately. Take your own time. But if you have finished 10th, we'll be doing only a part of sum number 11. This is the simplest method, arrow diagram. We are asked to find composite of f and g. Many students think that f of g of x is composite of f and g. No, g of f of x is composite of f and g. F first, then g. Now it is given. See, this is not at all difficult. 1 is associated with 3, 2 with 4. I'm talking about function f. 3, 5, 4, 6. Okay. What about g? Now 3 associated with 6, it is given 4 with 8, 5 with 10, 6 with 12. And what is asked? Composite of F and G is GOF equal to, now use common sense, see the cursor, 1 is ultimately associated with what? Not directly, but for 1 associated with 3, which in turn is associated with 6. Simple. 1 6, then 2 8, 3 10, then 4 12. Okay, that's it. In fact, I can directly write the answer, but as I said, for homework. Right down. Sum number 12, find f of g and g of f. Fx and gx are given. So it is f of g of x, g of x is x minus 8. So we have to find f of x minus 8. Fx is given, whatever is written here, square it, add 5. So it is f of x minus 8, square of x minus 8, add 5. So that gives me x square minus 64, or rather 16x plus 64 plus 5. I have directly written it as 69. Okay, what is g of f of x? It is g of x square plus 5, but gx is x minus 8. Whatever is written here, subtract 8. So subtract 8 from x square plus 5. So it is g of f of x square minus 3. Now second and third for homework, I have given the answers. This is what? F of g, and this is g of f. Take your own time. Now 13th, 14th are similar. Show that f of, in 13th, what is asked? F of x is x, and 14th, f of g of x is x. So we'll be doing sum number 15. This is interesting. Who will read sum number 15? Yes. Read sum number 15.
15th, let f from r minus 2 to r be defined by fx equal to x square minus 4 upon x minus 2, and g from r to r be defined by g of x equal to x plus 2, x whether f is equal to g or not.
Find whether f equal to g or not. Yes, what is your gut feeling? Can they be equal? See, it is obvious that we can solve this orally. See, what is f of x? X square minus 4 upon x minus 2, right? Clearly, f of 2 is not defined. But for g of x, is f of 2 defined? Yes, it is, because it is part of the domain, and x plus 2 is linear function. And therefore, f of x is not g of x for all x. You may argue that for all values other than 2, they are equal. Yes. But what is the question? Find whether f equal to g or not. So when we say f equal to g, it is for all, but it is not. So what is the conclusion? F not equal to g. Write down. Then f of 2 doesn't exist because 2 does not belong to domain of function f. See, in exam, you cannot say obviously, you have to write that obvious reason. So g of 2 is 4. It is defined because 2 belongs to the domain of g. So f of x is not g of x for all. This is inverted a. But do not read this as inverted a. Read this as for all, for every. For all x belonging to R. Hence, f is not equal to g. Take your own time. 16th is simple one. Let f from R to R be given by fx equal to x plus 5 linear function for all x belonging to set of real numbers. Draw its graph. So y equal to fx. So y equal to x plus 5 is what? It is a linear equation. Its graph is a line. Two distinct points determine unique line. Now, usually we take 1 point on x-axis, 1 point on y-axis. When y equal to 0, x is minus 5. So this point lies on the graph. When x is 0, y is 5. So 0, 5 also lies on the graph. See, when you draw a graph, you are supposed to mention the scale also. Say 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit on both the axes and so on. So this is the graph for f of x equal to x plus 5. Draw the rough sketch only. 17. Let f from R to R be given by fx equal to x cube plus 1 for all x belonging to R. Draw its graph. Okay. So function is y equal to fx. So y equal to x cube plus 1. Values of x are taken as minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. Accordingly, what will be y? Minus 2 cube is minus 8 plus 1, minus 7, and so on. So graph looks like this. See, this is a smooth curve passing through these points. Do not join two consecutive points by line segment. So this is the graph of y equal to x cube plus 1. Just draw the rough sketch. 18th, for any base show that log of 1 plus 2 plus 3 is log 1 plus log 2 plus log 3. I hope you won't think on these lines that open the bracket. No. See, this is possible only because you will observe that this is the triplet for which sum equal to product. Means what? What is 1 plus 2 plus 3? 6. What is 1 into 2 into 3? 6 only. That is why it is possible. See, LHS. Within bracket, I can add numbers to get 6. Now, sum of logarithm is logarithm of product. So, log 6. Yes. I hope you are getting this. So, this is possible only if A plus B plus C is ABC. This is not true in case of all the three, rather any three numbers. Right now.
Yes, find x if x is equals to 3 raised to 3 log 2 to the base 3.
Okay, this is sum number 19, right?
Yes.
What is x? It is 3 raised to 3 log 2 to the base 3. That is 3 raised to, what is n log m? Log of m raised to n. So log of 2 cube to the base 3. Now we have already proved this. I can directly say this gives me x equal to 2 cube, that is 8. Final answer. But you have to mention the reason. The reason is, what is a raised to log x to the base a? It is nothing but x only. And that is why in the first step, I have used n log m as log of m raised to n. See, this is a, say, a raised to log x to the base, again a happens to be x. So it is 2 cube, which is nothing but 8. 20th is simple one. Log of root x square plus 1 plus x plus log of root x square plus 1 minus x equal to 0. Log m plus log n is log mn. A plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square. So log of x square plus 1 minus x square, that is log 1. What is log 1? It is nothing but 0. 21st, all these are simple sums. Log of, I hope you won't say that baseless logarithm. That is baseless, but baseless statement. Because how can logarithm be baseless? Only thing is, it is not mentioned, but valid base must be there. So this is a square upon bc into b square upon ca into c square upon ab. That is log 1, which is nothing but 0. Simple. Take your own time. 20 seconds is again a good one. Note, we will just discuss sum number 23. Of course, you have to write the solution after the lecture. Seconds, simplify log of x raised to 4 minus log x. What is log of x raised to 4? 4 log x. Log m minus log n is log of m upon n. That is log of 4 log x upon log x. Log x gets cancelled. Log 4. Take your own time. 23rd, we are just going to discuss. See, this is not at all difficult. Only two laws, log m minus log n, log of m upon n, and log m plus log n is log mn. Only these two laws are to be used. Let me explain, but please do write the solution after the lecture. We are asked to simplify this. Log of 28 by 45 to the base 10 minus log of 35 by 324 to the base 10 plus log of 325 by 432 to the base 10 minus log of 13 upon 15 to the base 10. Okay. Now, two groups are made. Minus sign is taken common from negative terms. What is log m plus log n? Log m plus log n is log mn. And what is log m minus log n? Log of m upon n. Okay. Now, a upon b upon c upon d is what? A upon b into d upon c. Basic rules. So 28 by 45 into 320 by 432 into 324 goes to numerator now upon 35 into 15 upon 13. If you simplify this, of course, you won't get this directly. It will take some time. So you will notice that you get log 5 to the base 10. 24th, if log of a plus b by 2 is half in bracket log a plus log b, show that a equal to b. You may also argue that put a equal to b so that LHS equal to RHS, but it is better that we begin with this and obtain a equal to b. Multiply by 2 on RHS, log a plus log b is log ab. What is n log m on LHS? It is nothing but log of m raised to n, right? And therefore, I get log of a plus b by 2 square is log ab. Don't say divide by log. You need not write anything, but if you want to write, you may say taking of the logarithm, O double F. So a plus b by square is ab. Simplify, cross multiply, bring 4ab to LHS. So that gives me a square minus 2ab plus b square equal to 0. That is a minus b bracket square equal to 0. So that gives me a minus b equal to 0. That is a equal to b. Right now. 25th, this is again play group. B square is AC. Prove that log A plus log C is 2 log B. So take log of B square is log AC. So 2 log B is log A plus log C. This is to be proved. Now a good student should write here. In fact, from this is only clear that B square is AC means ABC are in GP. Please listen to me. Can I make a statement that if the numbers are in GP, their logarithms are in AP? Yes. See, ABC are in geometric progression. B square is AC. Okay. And their logarithms are in arithmetic progression. See, log B can be considered as arithmetic mean of log A and log C. Yes, this is good observation. If numbers are in geometric progression, positive numbers, their logarithms are in arithmetic progression. Okay. So we'll just solve one sum and then we'll stop. 26th. See, next topic is going to be arithmetic progression only, rather sequence and series. Arithmetic progression you had done in 10th standard. So we will concentrate on geometric progression and one more progression, that is harmonic progression. I think you haven't done that. So log m minus log n, log of m upon n. Now this is in logarithmic form. Write this in index form. So 8x minus 3 upon 4 is x square. Cross multiply, get a quadratic equation. Find the roots. If you want, you can split middle term minus 8x as minus 2x, minus 6x and so on. So you get these two factors. So x equal to 3 by 2, x is half. Now x is base. You have to be careful. Base should be greater than 0, not 1. So both the values are valid. So that's it for today.